Shalom. Kahalal Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives to do so. To the scattered elect across the four corners of the earth, and those among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, pursuant to Jeremiah 12:9, known as the speckled birds. I am the disciple of Parium, a follower of Great Millstone, coming to you with a lesson in truth and sincerity. And we're to be doing this work in season, out of season. And I'm on vacation right now with my family. But however, just the Lord came upon me to come wake up early in the morning where I'm at and come do this work, because that's what we're called to do. And I'm feeling a little down right now, but I'm gonna make it through this lesson, Lord willing. So this lesson is gonna be titled "Make a Note: Who are the strangers?" Right? Isaiah 14:1, and prove via the Old Testament and New Testament. So real quick, let's go to Isaiah 14:1. And it reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to Jacob. They shall cleave to the house of Jacob." Okay, so this is our first precept. And then we'll go ahead and start and pull Isaiah 11. Oh, go back. Yeah, so we'll go to Isaiah 11, verses 10 to 12. And it's titled, "The Righteous Reign of the Branch." All right, and it reads, "And in that day there should be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. And to it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious." Okay? And that Gentiles, this is speaking of Israelite foreigners, right? This is the restored remnant. I'm going to keep reading. We go down to verse 12. Get some water. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again to the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, from Egypt, from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. So it's showing you that these people are spread out, just like Deuteronomy 28 talks about. Okay, verse 12 is the point. "And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." Okay, so that's not talking about everybody in this supersessionism and everybody can make it. No, it's through the seed line. That's Numbers 1 and 18 speaks about. But also, those who've been intermixed with other heathen nations and who understand this word, because through the Spirit, as the Spirit tries the Spirit, that person could be an Israelite if they understand what this word truly is talking about, and they're not confounded by it. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. So let's go to Ezekiel. We're still in the Old Testament, and then we're going to go to the New Testament. Okay. Chapter 14, 1 through 5. It says, "Idolatrous elders condemned." It says, "Then came a certain of the elders of Israel unto me, and sat before me. And the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their heart, and put the stumbling block of their iniquities before their face. Should I be inquired of at all by them? Therefore speak unto them, and say unto them, that thus saith the Lord power, every man of the house of Israel that setteth up his idols in his heart, and putteth the stumbling block of his iniquities before his face, and cometh to the prophet, I the Lord Yahweh Shai will answer him, that cometh according to the multitude of his idols." All right, so I'm coming down in the verse 5. that I may take the house of Israel in their own heart, because they are all estranged from me through the idols. When you look at that word estranged, is Strong's H2114. Let's see. Is I'm trying to pronounce this correctly. I believe it's Tizwar. Let's see. Got a little cheat sheet. Oh, Zawar. And it's and this is estranged. Okay. So to be strange, to be a stranger, to become estranged, right? Foreigner or enemy. Let's see. But I believe it also means scattered too. So let's go that real quick. Stranger, strange. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So in Strong's definition, to turn aside, especially for lodging, hence to be a foreigner, strange, profane, specifically to commit adultery. It says, from another man's place, foreigner, go away, stranger, strange thing, right? And we'll go ahead and continue this into First Peter's. And it's like, just going off these notes right here. Let's go to First Peter's 1, verses 1 and 2. It says, a living hope and a sure salvation. Peter, an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia. Right? And it's elect according to the foreknowledge of Yahweh the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach. Grace unto you and peace be multiplied. All right, and it says, go back to here where it says, the strangers scattered. Let's get up the word scattered. And you see Strong's G 1290. And it's diaspora. All right. Look at that right there. It says a scattering dispersion of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations. Okay, that's what it really is. Not this B where it says Christians scattered. They added that. That's BS. All right. It's A. So let's see. Let's go to Matthew's 24. We'll go down to verse 29. This is called the glorious return. So we'll read from verse 29 to 31 in the NLT, okay? So on the right-hand side, follow along. It says, immediately after the anguish of those days, the sun will be darkened, the moon will give no light, the stars will fall from the sky, and the powers in the heavens will be shaken. So this is talking about the Lord's return, okay? And then at last, the sign of the Son of Man is coming will appear in the heavens, and there will be deep mourning among all the people of the earth, and they will see the Son of Man coming out of the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Verse 31. And he will send out his angels with the mighty blast of the trumpet, and they will gather his chosen ones from all over the world, from the farthest ends of the earth and heaven. So that goes back to the Ezekiel 14, 1 through 5, okay? So where he's gathering them from all these places. All right, so I want to finish off in John 7, verse 35. All right, so I'm going to read the KJV first, but the point is in the NLT, okay? It says, "Then said the Jews among themselves, Whither will he go that he will not, that he shall not find him?" All right, so they're saying, where's he going to go where we can't find him, right? Will he go into the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? That sounds a little confusing, don't it? Right? So if you don't really understand that meaning. Now, when you go to the NLT, it says, well, it's not the Jewish, it should be Israelite leaders, but we're puzzled by the statement, where is he planning to go? They ask. Is he thinking of leaving the country and going to the Jews and other lands? Maybe he would even teach the Greeks, because there's no difference between Jew nor Greek, right? So they're the same. They were just called what they were called in other lands that they lived in, just like, we're called Americans, even though that's not what we are, so it's not a nationality, or it's just like a race. But anyway, so that's pretty much all I have from this note card. But yeah, let's see. I hope this lesson was edifying. On to the next. Shalom. All right. Abba, Kwam Yashra'Allah.